Now I'm going to be an administrator with my fellow administrator interviewing a candidate for a position here at Hollister High School. So, without further ado, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I am in my 6th year of business education at the high school level. I'm a dedicated teacher who just really gets involved with the students. I am the sponsor for several extracurricular activities. I enjoy giving my time to the students and building those relationships both in and out of the classroom. I have a wide range of skills that obviously benefit my students with my content knowledge as well as my fellow teachers. There are lots of things that I bring to the table for not just inside the classroom, but for the building and the district as a whole.
That is interesting. You want to take one of these?
Since you've been teaching for, you said 6 years, correct? Do you consider yourself to be a flexible teacher?
Absolutely. My content area, specifically business, changes from year to year. It's not the type of curriculum where you set it and you just keep reusing it, because there are always new things coming out, new classes to offer, new information to fit into those classes. So I would say maybe of all the content areas, business is one of the most flexible. Even if you've been in a position for several years, you have to adapt to the ever-changing environment.
Have you been involved in standards-based grading?
I have. Our school has been doing standards-based grading for 1 year. We're still really in the implementation phase of that.
How do you build relationships with your students?
I think that building relationships with students is one of the easiest things you can do as a teacher. My classroom management plan is based around respect. Respect each other, respect yourselves, respect me as the teacher, and then I show them that same amount of respect. One of the first things I do with my students is learn their names. I put them into a seating chart and I tell them up front, this isn't to punish you or get you away from your friends. Mostly it's so that I can learn your names, and I use their names on a daily basis. And within the first couple of weeks of class, kids are sometimes astounded. Wow, you know my name already? Like, yeah, I really care about who you are as a person. You're not just another student. You are Dylan, you are Josh, you are Sally. And so beginning that by just giving them that personal notification and asking them about their day. You know, yes, let's focus on content, but let's have time to add a little bit of that relationship building into every day.
We're big on relationship here at Hollister, so I like that. You want to take that one? Next one of them?
Okay, as far as curriculum, how do you evaluate your students or assess them?
I use a variety of assessment methods. Every day I observe my students. With the nature of the classes that I've been teaching, that teacher observation is a critical point in just knowing where they're at from day to day to day. And if they're going to need more help, if they're advanced, can I give them enrichment activities? So teacher observation is a really big point with me. I don't do a lot of multiple choice, fill in the blank, true, false tests, because I don't feel like that's the best way for my students to show me that they've mastered a particular standard. So most of my assessments, beyond those formative assessments of observation and question and answer, fall into skills tests, production tests, where they're actually creating something for me that encompasses a set of skills that they should have learned.
That is good. How do you handle student discipline?
Discipline problems have not been much of an issue for me, and I think that really stems from my classroom management being centered around respect. I strive every day to earn the respect of my students, and I think that I get that pretty freely from them because I'm also giving them respect. So student discipline problems, the odd case where you have a student who's just completely belligerent or who says something very inappropriate to me, that's going to be about the only time that I need to involve the office, because that student needs to be removed from the classroom environment so that we can continue learning. Otherwise, I feel like students, pull them into the hallway and talk to them, that's about as serious as it needs to get. If they know that I'm seeking to understand them, not just to punish them, I get really good response with that.
Rate yourself as a teacher.
I'd say I'm at
On
a
a 1 to 10.
strong 8.5.
8.5. Why do you say 8.5?
I think I'm a really good teacher, and there are a lot of qualities in my classroom that I think I've mastered well. Classroom management, the discipline processing, my curriculum, even though it's ever changing, pulling in those current aspects, I think keeps it fresh, keeps it exciting for students so that they're engaged.
All right. What would make it a 10? How could you improve yourself to be a 10?
Organization. I need organization. I teach a different class every hour of the day, and that's fairly common in my subject area because there's so much to offer. You wouldn't want, 7 hours a day of just one subject area. But that being said, and with my involvement with extracurricular activities, there is a lot going on in my classroom at any given point in
Okay.
time. And since my focus is really on students, some of that organization could use help.
How would you rate yourself as a person?
As a person, I'd say maybe 8.5 or 9 on that scale as well. And I know that's pretty high.
That is pretty high. I mean, we're talking 10, so is the top. Mother Teresa, other religious figures
I
seem to hang at 10s.
certainly don't rate myself with Mother Teresa. But I think as far as compassion and kindness and just everybody is somebody, every person, student, teacher, administrator, colleague, everybody matters. And my first goal is to show them that they matter, to bring them into my circle and do what I can to help them.
That is very generous. Well, I like what I've heard. You like what you heard?
I think I have everything.
Would you like to join our team and be a Hollister Tiger?
I would love to be a tiger.
Well, providing you can pass a background check and your transcripts are in order, and you don't mind teaching 7 hours of business classes straight, it sounds like a great job. So welcome to the club.
Excellent.
All right, thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.